your governments, the failures of your so-called justice system have led us to create our own. Amanda Michelle Todd is dead, and the government courts of Canada have done little to give her justice. While she committed suicide, she was driven to do so by another individual. In the absence of workable state justice, we, as society, are charged with delivering our own. While our search for the individual responsible is ongoing, a connected pedophile has already been granted a trial by internet, and found guilty. Dakota William Shane Maxson has trafficked and stolen images of underage girls, and attempted to coerce young girls into providing him with pornographic images. A grown man, preying upon teenage girls, Cody Maxson is the lowest form of scum, and there is no place for him in our community. He is now being investigated by the Surrey Provincial Court. Cody may not have been directly responsible for Amanda's fate, but engaged in the same sort of despicable behavior, and is linked to other known pedophiles. We do not intend for any harm to come to this filth, as he did not bring direct physical harm to anyone else and does not present a violent threat. We would be dismayed if the people receiving this message were to act inappropriately based on this information and would need to be called out themselves. However, while he has not physically harmed another member of our community, he has engaged in conduct that has no place in a free society. The only just response to such bad actors is voluntary disassociation. This man should be ostracized to the extent that he is a menace to others, and only welcomed back to society when he has demonstrated that he is not a threat. In order for this to work, we are ready to see that the employer who retains this man, the grocer who feeds him, and any others who would provide him comfort or aid, are held as enablers and subjected to similar sanctions. Anonymous holds in contempt those who seek fame or profit from the death of Amanda Todd. It is for this reason that we have taken the Twitter account of Alex Ramos after he tweeted fake autopsy photos of Amanda Todd. Anonymous advises against similar stunts and harassment. We have already been joined in this effort and would like to thank Calgary mother, Christine Claveau, and purveyors of fine menswear, Grafton Fraser. When Christine saw a vulgar post on an Amanda Todd memorial page, she tracked down the author and reported him to his employer, Grafton Fraser, who did the right thing and fired his ass. As she said, these people need to know there are consequences. We all need to be more accountable. It's a way of exposing people who feel anonymous behind social media. We need to take a zero-tolerance approach to this. Sadly, when most mainstream media reported on the death of Amanda Todd, they neglected to mention that she was on antidepressants which have been known to cause suicide. While the government has forgotten about Amanda, and will happily wait for the next case of teen suicide, we are seeking justice now, and seeking to raise awareness about suicide committed because of the chemical assault of Big Pharma, and Big Agriculture. If they tell you that you are depressed, do not allow them to poison your mind with chemicals, especially the ones that list suicidal ideations as a side effect. Do not eat poisonous processed foods with artificial ingredients that poison the mind and body. Similarly, do not allow the poisonous thoughts of hate to influence you, and join us in fighting for justice by holding the haters accountable. Protect yourself and your families and live healthy, live free, love life, and do not accept a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And then remind yourself that all problems are temporary, especially the government problems, because we will soon render government obsolete, with your help. Remember, none of us are as cruel as all of us. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
And then they call these arbitrary lines drawn on maps borders. Patriotism is a form of collectivism.